about Amok Time. Amok Time is a very interesting concept within the Adventure Time universe and is one of the 4 principles of magic. Principles being the principle of the multiverse, the principle of parallel dimensions, and the principle of elasticity. Now, every single one of these will be getting their own videos, but today we will be specifically focusing on Amok Time. Now, humble viewer, you may be thinking, well, what is Amok Time? And it's a pretty simple yet incredibly complicated idea that time is malleable. You see how typical mortals understand time is that it's a continuous march forward. You can't go back in time, the present is continuously moving, and it's continuously going in a single direction. However, Amok Time is the opposite of this. Instead of going in a single direction like how most mortals basically perceive it, it is instead going in every direction and is continuously branching off into different ways to affect the past and the future as well as the present. Incredibly useful technology that was created far into the future may find itself phasing into the past, which causes its own creation in the later present and future. Random people might find themselves obtaining skills that they have yet to learn, even though they were supposed to learn it later down the line, possibly 2 years from the current day. Basically, time warps around in very unpredictable ways, and because of this, wizards actively try to study to understand this. Understanding and studying this very topic, they gain incredible perception into the multiverse and how it works. What makes it so incredible is the fact that if you understand this, you can peer into both the future and the past, and sometimes both, due to the fact that the walls between them are blurred from time to time. However, no matter how hard you try to understand this, you are a simple mortal and will never fully comprehend Amok Time. However, there are creatures that can, aka cosmic entities. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kinda tired of the cosmic entities getting all the good stuff. Come on, let us mortals have some fun. However, moving on from my hatred of the gods, let's go ahead and talk about how they continuously experience Amok Time in real time. You see, cosmic entities are fully aware of exactly how Amok Time works and continuously experience all forms of time at the exact same time. Due to their understanding as well as their experience with this, every single iteration of them possesses the exact same memories of all other iterations. For example, if you were to play a game of Card Wars with the Cosmic Owl 1,000 years into the future and then traveled back in time to the current present, he would still completely remember the game. A good example of this that actually happens in the show are 2 instances with Prismo where he remembers what happens in the future. The first time is when he sends Jake back in time after he decided to change the Lich's wish after he attempted to destroy all life. Now, the second time was absolute insanity because at this point Prismo was destroyed by the Lich and his body was completely turned to dust. However, as I mentioned before, these cosmic entities are experiencing the past and the present at the exact same time as well as the future, and because of this, when Prismo died, his past self remembers him dying. And not only that, but he already had a plan in order in case he were to die, which at this point he was already aware was going to happen eventually. So as far as we're aware, pretty much every cosmic entity that we know of currently experiences Amok Time the same way that I've currently described it, such as Prismo, the Catalyst Comets, the Lich, and pretty much every other cosmic entity. Now, the reason why this is a major principle of magic is that by understanding how this works, you can actively influence time itself, continuously crafting various time manipulating spells. It also staples in the sheer amount of malleability when it comes down to reality and pretty much gives you a gateway to much higher levels of magic. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and shout out to all of my cosmic weirdos over here on the Patreon. We have Jay, Scribe of Scrolls, and Going to La La Land. If you want to further help out the channel, be sure to go over to my Patreon, link down in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye.